Excuse me. Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. Let's see. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Okay. Ding! Hello! Welcome! Oh. Interesting. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's, a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know. That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures, after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Well, take care on your way. Phew, we dodged that bullet. Yeah, exactly what I just said, so. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Hey, Aqua! Oh, that's cute, yay! Okay.
Good evening, Ohms.
Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together?
We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time.
Would you like to order anything?
Do you want to order first?
Nah, you go first.
Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint?
That sounds fair. Okay, so green tea with a lot of mint, so. And mint. It's a very cool bitter tea. Mint. The first thing we're using with mint. Hooray! Ah, a Marrakesh. I believe that's how it's pronounced, a Marrakesh. Interesting. Hey, your drink's ready.
Oh, this looks really fresh.
I call this Marrakesh, inspired by its origin.
Marrakesh in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea.
How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tatarique. Oh no! Crap. I have a feeling. Okay, so I am going to guess what this is, really, so without looking this up, a Tatarique. Okay, so we were just talking about Morocco. We just did a green tea, so I have a feeling that the base is green tea. We did full mint. We haven't really experimented a lot with green teas, so Tatarique. Let's see. Morocco. Perhaps it's full ginger? Ginger green tea. Nope. Trash it! Okay, let's see. Full cinnamon then, maybe? Cinnamon green tea. Nope. Trash it! Okay. Wait, maybe we haven't done a lot of chocolate drinks. Let me see. Tetrique. We did a lot of mint. Mint chocolate. Okay, nope. Trash it! Alright, okay. Is that I'm gonna have to look this up. I really want this to actually go well, so alright. Give me just one moment. Okay, Tetrique. A sweet, frothy, and popular hot milk tea beverage from Malaysia. The name translates to pulled tea and refers to the theatrical pouring techniques used to make it. Let's see. Strong black tea, evaporated milk, and condensed milk. Okay, so could it be black tea, milk? Alright, well, we at least have one more attempt, really, so... Let's see, black tea, milk. Wait, don't we have something on that's already for that? So... Okay, no, we don't have anything for just milk, so... Okay, we discovered the Marrakesh. What does it say about the Marrakesh? Fresh and healthy drink from Morocco. Okay. Alright. Please let this work. Okay. It says tea latte. Concern. It may not actually call it that, really, so... We've had that happen before, really, so where something might actually have a specific name, but for some reason it doesn't come up on it, so... Shh, boy. Trash it! Okay. Maybe the green tea milk? Okay. No. This probably isn't it. Because it said black tea. Yeah, green tea latte. Nope. Trash it! Alright, we'll just go with what we found really on the internet, okay? So Google, don't fail us. So it says tea latte, but okay. Yeah, go ahead, we gotta serve it. No! No. Wrong drink. No. How is that supposed to be then? Because what we found, it said black tea, milk, and milk. It's like a condensed milk and evaporated milk, but we only have one kind of milk. Oh, jeez. No. I don't want her mad at us. Oh. Gosh, Scoob. We really biffed it, Scoob. Oh. Huh? Is there anything wrong? More like, is there anything right? Because it's not what I ordered at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix it for you. No need. But make sure it doesn't happen again, okay? Will do.
So, how are things going in the office?
As usual. Tiring. Thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while.
I'm glad it could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less.
The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season.
Oh. I want to say please don't forget to rest. But I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team.
Ha! It's as if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them.
You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much.
I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt.
I wish I could help you. Or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about.
Yep, definitely. I feel you there, Aqua.
You know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. It still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. Oh, I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone.
Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay?
Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm.
Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way?
Actually, I have some good news about it.
What is it?
The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year.
That's really good news. Congrats.
Thank you.
So, what's the problem then?
I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer.
Well, why? Confirm it, fast! Before they give your spot to another indie.
I'm just not sure about it.
What's stopping you? Cost?
The booth is free for indies.
That's good then, and the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket.
But I'm not that confident.
You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists.
I know, but I told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games.
Every game has its own market, you know, and you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. Very much true.
What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me?
That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life.
Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event.
That is one problem, yeah.
Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public. I just can't imagine the horror.
You know what?
Huh?
So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. Yay! I figured that was proceeding leading up to it.
No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something.
It's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge.
What about your company's booth?
Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year.
But...
I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on?
I'll have a laptop and a smartphone.
Is the expo build ready?
Expo build?
You're not planning to showcase the full version, right?
That's the plan.
Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now?
It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want.
Do so.
Okay.
Got it. Now, let's see. Freya? Oh! It's Rachel! Oh, hello, Miss Rachel.
Hi, Ons.
What's wrong?
Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired.
Are you having a concert soon?
Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week.
They're still adding new performers?
Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are... backups.
Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country.
Yes, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet.
What do you want to order?
A sweet hot chocolate.
Okay, so, base chocolate. We want to make sure that it's sweet. Honey. That would make it cool. That would definitely put sweetness on it, so... No, definitely not. So that would make it full sweet, really, so... Let's reset. Chocolate. And make it warm. Still make it full sweet, but it add a little bit more depth to it, so... Sure, let's try this. And I can't throw anything away now, so I'm just gonna have to accept whatever comes with me with this. Please let this be good. The cinnamon honey chocolate. Oh boy, okay, here you go. It's full sweet profile, so your sweet hot chocolate is ready.
Thank you.
How is it?
Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough.
Well, please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else.
Thanks.
Okay, so definitely not the right combination, not the right thing she was looking for. Ah, good grief. We're really biffing it today. Dagnabbit. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play.
Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion?
Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long.
That makes sense.
If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention.
Noted.
Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening.
I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here.
And now you're causing another ruckus.
We're sorry, Alms. We didn't mean to cause you any problems.
You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for.
Well, anyway, I better order something.
What are you having?
What would you recommend?
Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara?
Oh, what is that?
It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger.
Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara.
Okay, so check that again. Hot chocolate with milk and sugar, and I'm assuming that's the order they're asking for. My god, please let this be a correct thing. We really need a win here, so... Hot chocolate with milk and ginger. There we go, Spanish Sahara. Is that a churro? Is that a whole freaking churro in there? Your drink is ready, sir.
My, this is amazing.
Glad you liked it. Good, we needed at least one win today. My goodness, okay. Dad,
Yes?
please just go home after you finish your drink.
Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert.
I need him. He's going to help me become more successful.
I know, Morris. He's not a good person.
The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars.
I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better.
You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing?
You're just too young to understand.
Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter.
Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay?
Try harder, because right now you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one.
I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager.
Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long.
I told you I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But
It doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum.
If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris?
I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now.
Oh yeah, great, now I remember that name. Good grief.
He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home. Relax, and don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist.
When are you going to be home?
I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel and the label provided.
But that's...
See you, Dad.
Wait, Rachel! Excuse me for a moment, Alms.
Well, that was certainly something. I'm sorry about what just happened.
You don't have to apologize.
Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway.
What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle?
Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it?
That's amazing.
What's so amazing about that?
I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that.
Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead?
No, I was listening. I made notes.
See, you didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention.
Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all.
Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now?
Yeah, it's pretty late.
You know, Alms, we're leaving. I hope you had a good time.
I'm so sorry, Myrtle. Please forgive me. I'm on my knees. Oh, Myrtle, please don't. Just be your cool self. Don't ostracize yourself from me, please. Thank you for the drinks as usual.
Please take care on your way home. Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. Squishy noises. Guess that's all for Freya! Oh! No, it's Hendry. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? Sir?
Oh, yes, yes. Please don't worry about me.
Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel?
No, I lost her.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's alright.
I hope you're right.
And by the way, pardon me for asking.
Yes?
Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me.
What's that?
Why did you leave the music industry?
Oh, now that's a trip down memory lane.
You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable.
Oh, no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life.
You didn't find peace managing girl bands?
Oh, gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols, to the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff.
Like what?
Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats.
What do you do for a living now?
After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family.
You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry.
They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Oh, gosh, look at the time. I should go home too.
Are you gonna be alright by yourself?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. I'll see you later, Alms. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place.
Don't worry about it.
All right then. Goodbye.
Yeah, certainly a night. Spanish Sahara. Warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Yeah, we didn't see Freya at all yesterday, too. Let's see. Dang it, sorry, excuse me. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gil, Naiman, and Maruki Harakami to collaborate for a new IP. Oh, that'll excite Freya. We'll probably hear that from her. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me. What? Is it possible for us to work here?
Why?
We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned, we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly.
Sounds like a good strategy.
That is why we asked you to allow us to work here.
Because you want to interact with our customers?
That is correct.
I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all.
Oh.
Let me think this over if you don't mind, and I'll let you know tomorrow.
Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today.
May I know why?
Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, this is putting us in an awkward position. Okay.
Thank you.
But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you'll give the cup to the customer.
Understood.
There are other things you need to keep in mind.
What is that?
Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything.
How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not?
That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language.
Non-verbal signs?
Yes.
That will be very hard for us.
Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign when you should start talking, or when you should stop.
Thank you. We will need that so much.
Oh gosh, is this adding another dynamic really to the gameplay? Well, that's basically all you need to do here.
Do we need a special outfit to do the job?
Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job.
That is a very Earthling thing to do.
It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this?
We are.
Okay. Let's start the night. It's gonna be Freya, yes?
Welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey Holmes, what's going on here?
Well, Neil is working here tonight.
And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place could be ground zero for an alien invasion.
It's not that. Neil is just helping out.
You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around.
What?
We have learned something since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn.
And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. You will only be here to serve and communicate.
Fair trade. What's in it for you then?
What?
You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask.
Don't mention it.
Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here.
Freya.
If I still need to write for the paper again.
Oh dear. What happened?
The chief found out.
Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday?
Yes.
How did she find out?
You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up?
In the elevator?
Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course.
I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now?
Write the goddamn novel, I guess.
And after that?
Hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink.
No, it's okay. It is on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil.
That was the best thing to do according to our senses.
It was.
So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision.
Ooh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna check out her profile just again to make sure. Okay. Let's see, cause we have her on the high setting, so we know what her favorites are. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Let's see. No, it's just necessarily that. Not any sort of taste preferences, really. So. I really biffed things. Oh, okay, so Rachel got up. Hooray! Oh, new art. Yay! Rachel Valencia, you might have seen me on the screen, singing on blah 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 blah. Okay, business inquiries. Oh, but we got Aquafol there, so. Mermaid from Atlantis. Full Metal Conflict, video games in general. Grandma. Moved to Seattle to achieve my dream of advancing technology as far as we can, trying to find the place and person where I belong while doing something I love. And Hendry. Music enthusiast and father. Okay. No, Myrtle. I'm so sorry, Myrtle. I want to be friends with the cool orc girl. Okay. Well, maybe not just friends, but anyway. Yes. So, whatever she wants is that it's likely going to have to be a coffee base. So we'll do that. Let's see. What kind of combinations do we have with coffee already? So let's see if we can find something new. We have the Spanish Sahara. Warm and cozy, just like a day of Barcelona, which we already said. Okay. So, we've done ginger and milk, we've done milk, we have coffee straight, really, so. Okay, we can still add more coffee. So it gives us a chance to experiment a little bit. And now reset. Let's do one coffee base. Let's see if we can get something... This would more or less make it a mint latte, really, so I guess. Sure, why don't we try? Milk mint latte. Oh, and the hand now actually changed, really, so it's now Neil's hand. Here is your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today, I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. Yo... Damn, yeah, she got fired. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood... That sounds doable. even without the caffeine infusion.
Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable.
I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation.
It was just...
Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee.
Oh, we are glad to hear that, then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language.
It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing.
Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask.
Ask away.
How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day.
That's a lot.
That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words.
That's pretty big for a pitch draft.
Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So, it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Ding! Hello? Oh, another guest. Hello. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. Please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry! How was I supposed to know what that was? I did exactly what Google said, and it still was wrong. Why?
I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Okay, so... coffee...
Can I still brew with just the ginger?
Nope, okay, I still need a secondary. Okay, so... we said, so... the lowest amount of ginger would be the secondary, so... maybe a ginger latte would help things really so. Or I could go coffee, ginger.
Well, we haven't exactly tried this combination before. Let's try. Myrtle, please don't hate us, please. I know we're better than this.
A Jahe Tubrick.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Yahe Tubrick?
Yahe Tubrick? Hey, if anybody knows, leave me a note in the comments, really, so tell me how the hell this word is pronounced. I'm gonna go with Yahe Tubrick, really, so. Serve? Your order is ready.
Not bad. Thanks.
You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil. Some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here.
Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah? Oh, pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You still trying to get laid?
Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other.
Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion. If you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all.
That would be very difficult to achieve. But we will try. Step by step. Day by day. Fresh start over. Different hands in play.
Anybody remember that show? Step by Step?
One small step for you. Do not finish that sentence. I swear to God, do not finish that sentence. Freya, I am so disappointed in you.
Then again, I have to admit that's probably a joke that I would make too.
Might be one giant leap for your kind. Oh, God.
I hate myself for having to read that out loud. I should have just skipped it.
That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone, then?
Yeah.
Oh, is it Aqua?
Uh-huh.
What's the occasion?
No special occasion. It's just... Well, that was kind of a slam.
Everything okay, Aqua? I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the person about the cops when it was already ready to be here. Where's Holmes? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please, let me take a breath. Here, please, drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So, here is the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Hans.
It's nothing really.
But do you think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella.
I mean, you can probably fulfill your secondary objective really there at Coachella.
What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So what are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know.
We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember?
Yes, that's it. I don't have much experience in game development, you see.
I thought your research was in computer graphics.
Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink.
Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway.
But... wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your.
Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like I'm saying it's written down anywhere. Okay. Nice fourth wall break there. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with the ore game?
There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish.
What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX. Ugh. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation.
It surely removed some of the weight on my test. Just replace it with another weight.
You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done.
I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please, be more confident.
I'm even starting to doubt myself.
I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done.
You're too kind, Aqua.
What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine.
You don't have to talk about it in front of other people.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to. It's just that just sharing is caring, you know.
Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people.
I really am sorry.
I know, I said thanks already, right?
But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that.
Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me.
What's your problem?
Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all.
I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years.
Yes, I don't really work on them. Not directly.
So what do you work on?
A secret project. I'll tell you under friend NDA. Friend NDA, okay?
Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway.
I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre.
Isn't that a dream job for some people?
That's what I thought, at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer but you can't publish anything you write. For years.
That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all.
My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved.
Ouch.
There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said.
So, you haven't released anything for the last 2 years?
Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in.
No wonder you folks are considered the 7 samurai.
I guess, yeah.
By the way, Myrtle, I just realized.
What?
Usually, developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right?
More or less, yeah.
When was the last time you had a vacation?
Before I joined this company, I guess.
That's like 4 years ago!
Uh-huh.
Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation.
But I can't just take one.
You can! In fact, you will do it tomorrow.
But tomorrow is...
I'm not done yet. You will make tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off.
But where should I go?
Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
You will?
I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation.
What about Max West?
That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now.
Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right?
All right. I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway.
I'll come with you.
To my apartment?
No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time.
Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun.
Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Myrtle, wanna add something to this? Okay, folks, see you later. Nope, just go ahead and... Yep. Yep, I get it, Freya. I get it.
Vacation, huh?
You definitely need one, Freya.
I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon?
Depends. Why?
I'm in the mood for some writing.
Then please, take your time.
You sure?
Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house.
I definitely won't say no.
Sugar and spice. Spicy, sweet, and natural bliss in a cup.